Headshot is an Indonesian film. According to IMDb, it's a drama thriller, though. It's not an action film, which is weird because the movie is full of action. It's got AK-47s, it's got blood, it's got shooting, it's very violent, and it's definitely action-packed, but it's technically not an action film according to IMDb. Anyways, I wanted to check this film out because it's got Iko Uwais in it. He's the guy from The Raid. However, that's the only good part about this film probably is the acting. There's a villain played by Lee. His name's Lee. He's really well acted. So is the girl and the main character, but everyone else is just sort of there. Essentially, the plot of Headshot is that a criminal lord escapes from prison in a very tense and awesome action-packed opening sequence, but then another man is found on the beach with a bullet in his head, sort of Jason Bourne-like. So a doctor nurses him back to health, calls him Ishmael. He wakes up. He's trying to find out who he is, but the bad guys are already after him. So I didn't like a lot of things about this film, however. First off, the action choreography is good, but the camera work is terrible. They're sort of going for that sort of Paul Greengrass sort of swooping in and out like you're in the room. However, it's not very effective. It's not done well at all. It kind of feels amateurish at times. When Paul Greengrass does it, he does it really carefully, like usually in a room. But this, they got the swooping camera in a parking lot all over the place. You can't see the action sometimes. Also, the movie's really over the top in terms of action. A simple bullet will do the trick for execution scenes, but characters will shoot an entire clip of AK-47 ammunition at a person. Lots of CGI blood, really over the top. It kind of felt really forced. The acting's pretty good from everyone involved. The storyline doesn't delve into the sort of familial nature that they're trying to go for. Essentially, Lee, the villain, he has this group of mercenaries that he's raised from orphanhood. He basically throws children into a well, leaves enough water for one of them, and whoever kills the others, he brings up from the well and raises as his sort of little mercenary army, and one of them turns on him, and that's the main character. So the movie doesn't really explore this at all. For example, they explain the well, but no one falls into the well to have a final battle. It would have been very thematic to have that happen. Also, the fighting is really over the top by the end. The main character, Ishmael, fights a woman on the beach and he cuts her, or she cuts him with a knife like 6 times, but he's fine in the final battle. Also, a villain punches like the ground, hits concrete, he's fine. So the movie starts turning into a cartoon by the end. It's super over the top, so that doesn't help. Camera work's all over the place. It doesn't dive into the themes enough. I really like the sort of angle of having the adopted children, because it's something that's not in any other action film. However, it's not something that's delved into enough. So I feel like there's a really missed opportunity with that angle. So Headshot is action-packed, but you can't really see it that well. It does have good performances. It has the potential to be a really good action picture, but I felt it was kind of weak. So I give Headshot a 4 out of 10.